Hi, everybody. Welcome back. I am so sorry that I did not post yesterday. Or not yesterday, last week. I'm sorry. Not gonna lie, I was very busy at work. So, I got very, very tired and just couldn't do it. So, I did go through and dig out quite a bit of things. I did get more of a search area visible. I found a cool steam vent. My cat just knocked something over, which is hysterical. I did get a couple more people. I did get this dug out. I am currently pumping it out and doing this up here. I got this gone in. This one is actually a pretty good one. It is ridiculously hot. It had 300 and, or not 300, 932. I apparently am tired today. And it does it for a good half of the time frame. And it does it for almost all of the cycles that it's supposed to be. Like, it is huge. It does erupt in almost 2.5 cycles. So there's that, and there's the cat. Hello, darling. I did get it boxed in, so this will just stifle itself, much like this one over here. This one is not going, well, this one might stifle itself. It's going to have to fill up this entire thing before it does, but it might. I have not, gone through and looked at that one. I found another one up here as well. This one's coming out at 230. This one is not as beefy, but it will still be pretty good. Again, I have already closed it off. I'm not concerned about it. It will, and I did insulated tiles here too, in indigenous rock. So this will actually work really well. I'm going to close this off with another layer of insulated tile. So it will kind of keep the heat over here. Like it connected in here. Is it going to be perfect? No, because the abyss light's here, abyss light is over here, very little, but up here there is absolutely none. So all the heat's gonna kind of go up, really. I'm not going to be worried about it. I did get through and went into here. I am trying to get, I did kind of close in this insulated door here. I'm probably going to do a little bit for more of it. Because over here, things are solid, kind of. This part here is slightly melty. Over here is very much melty. But I also found this. I'm not going to deal with this right now. But I am probably going to stick another door in here somewhere so that I can try to, close this off. And then I also found basically the big thing that makes everything very, very cold. So I can use that for my industrial area. Pretty much, I can basically once I dig up that direction, I can take I can power it with hydrogen, and then I can use that to cool down my industrial area. What I will probably end up doing is I'm probably going to dig this direction with it. Oh, no, that's some iron. Okay, cool. We'll probably end up digging this way because this is, what have you. Um, Maybe. I don't know for sure. Hi, sweetie. Yes, I know you're there. Yeah, I'm trying to contain the cool areas to the cool areas right now, just for right now. But I did find varying things recently. I did find another vent. I'm trying to get up here so I can see what it is. And I have a priority sleep here, sweep here. They're digging this out. I'm going to drop all of this and then go about getting all of this cleared up. I'm going to put all the slime over here. I'm going to clean this up. I'm going to get rid of this area here. I'm probably going to drop this water down into this area, pump it out again, and then not be worried about it. All right, let's get going. That's the plan anyway. That's so sweet. Here. Oh, good. Do I? She has Ucky Youngs, and I'm a little annoyed about it. Why are you locking that? That should not be unlocked. I don't understand how that happened. Okay. I'm gonna guess that was an accident. Do I have anybody? As you can see, people are moving quickly because of the fact that they are bio. Nope. 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 Frostproof. Okay. So, Bravado is the only one. Okay. Everybody else cannot go into this particular room except for Travavo at this current moment in time. He is frostproof, which means he can go into cold areas without a problem. She cannot. Yeah. Mia cannot. I'm pretty sure I only have exactly one frostproof dude. Additionally, I'm going to have to actually get rid of some priorities. Because I had to do set sense of priorities because people weren't doing things. As you can tell, I actually have some very, very, very high morale. I'm going to have to. You are elderly. Oh, you just got laid. Okay. I'm not too concerned then. I was going to get rid of that egg, but that's okay. Because this one's going to hatch soon. And. Where's my elderly baby? I say baby like they actually are. Okay, 91. Okay, there are 92 cycles, so we got 8 more cycles for her. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Alright, we're gonna just go ahead and let them work on things. Top tier drones. I don't understand where they're getting the top tier drones, but whatever. I'm not gonna fight them on it. come back when we have a little bit of process. So I forgot to mention that I had found a iron brick candle. It's currently dormant. My butt's going up here to analyze it. I am not going to sit on the fact that it's dormant. No, that's getting uncovered and then it's getting capped. Okay, we're gonna pop that down as well. And then hopefully they'll properly scale that. They really should. I'm getting really annoyed with that. Let's see what's going on over here. I think what I'm going to do that's how we're going to do that. I'm trying to keep the cool where it belongs, over here. Will I eventually dig all of this out and it not matter? Yes. Not gonna do it right now. Analyze. I'm going to bop that up to a 8. Oh, why? Oh, we're hungry and have popped eardrums. The popped eardrums is what's the problem. I'm still trying to figure out where the popped eardrums coming from. No clue. Cancel. Cancel. Okay. Alright, I don't know why that thing is being stupid, but okay. Actually, we're gonna... Can I do that? I'm not gonna fight with that. I'm just gonna have it open on that. Yes, I planted quite a few things. I'm gonna fix that later. I don't care that food has decayed. I'm actually doing really well on food. This is why I'm okay with this. See. Yeah, I had to go into this in order to get this. Yeah, I've done a lot of random points assignments at this point in time. Because a lot of these guys, I've gone into what they like, but that's kind of it. So, we're going to put these people into things that they can help with, like improve tidying, pigment building. We're going to do this area here while they still have. No, I do not have enough Paku to feed a Java. If they had given me more Paku, more Paku, that would be great. I'd accept that all day long. They didn't. I don't know what 90% of this means. I really don't particularly care. A lot of these also have a, or at least they should have. Oh no, they don't have relocate too. Okay. Yeah, I know. I just cycled through. I did that on purpose. Okay. Once this is swept up, I'm going to care less. My relocate here is going to get bumped down to a 2. That's going to be one of like the last priority things I want them to do at this current moment in time. Ick. Okay, excuse me. I really, really, really want this like cleaned up because I don't want that in there. It's not going to help anything to have it in there. 4,940. This comes out at above that. So it'll melt and just be nothing. So there's that. But, and obsidian is literally the hardest thing over here. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna bother going like the granite and anything else. No, I'm gonna go ahead and just remove all of that. And then I'm going to put obsidian tile, insulated tile all over this. And then I'm going to do a ladder around all of it, or not around all of it. Um, my brain stopped for a second. I'm so sorry. I'm going to double insulate it, and hopefully that will cover everything. Because it's a insulated tile, this is a it by the fact that it is an insulated tile, it actually already has insulated properties, which is why it won't immediately melt. Anyway, I'm going to double insulate that. And hopefully that will just cover everything. And it will basically stifle itself again. I just need this to finish. I'm going to do one round around that. I'm not going to bother with this because this is just basically cold regardless of what you do. And then I'm going to go around again. I could have sworn that I saw a sweetle egg earlier. And it's not because I'm going to like, oh yeah, I did. Okay, down here. This is not going up as visibly as I would like, but it is going up. Lovely. Holding breath, dude. I'm very confused. Like, this has had air this entire time. The only area that didn't was this area. That should not be an issue. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna dig that. Oh, cancel. Sweet. 9. That needs to come out before I can do anything. Because I don't know if that will get destroyed. Deconstruct. 9. Okay. Alright, that's the first layer. I am okay with this. Am I as far as long as I would like to be? No, because I have not even been able to get as far as I want. However, I know this is my own fault. Alright, so this will eventually build up enough to create water and it will cycles itself. That was not what I wanted. That was what I wanted. Okay. Do I need to technically make this, you know, good, she cornered that. Everybody's, doing things. I don't want to put a breathe thing just up here. I'm going to have to. Alright, well, we'll see how this goes. We'll decide. I'm going to clear this out first. This is going to be my priority on clearing out things, and then I will worry about this area. What I want to do is dig this out right here. I'm not going to. I think I might just leave that for right now and see how well this. When do you erupt? Okay, 15 cycles. That's not too bad. Oh, you go after almost half the time? Okay. Alright. I'm gonna see how well this does. I know the Abyssalite will hold it. I'm 90% positive. Yeah. Melting point. Yeah. Yeah. That'll hold it. There's long commutes, guys. I am working on it. All right. I got two Sweetles. Oh, you guys are older. Kind of hoping that they do another egg. Oh, Sweetle. Sweet. Print. Relocate to this one. I don't want a grub grub egg. That's my problem. The diversion, they are giving me grub grub eggs. I don't want grub grub eggs. I'd rather have Sweetle eggs. Hence the reason why I took the Sweetle. Because I don't have what I need for grub grubs. Or I do and I'm just not aware of it, but either way, it doesn't matter. Okay. 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 Cat, stop biting me. Title. That was a problem. Well, not really a problem, but you know. All right, well, I'm gonna pause for a little bit, and I still don't have editing stuff. I'm probably not gonna get editing stuff for a little bit, but I'm going to see if I can't get a little bit further along in digging and cleaning up and all the things. Yeah. Hallow. You need tower. Okay. Gas range. Okay, so this needs the gas range. Well, I can't get tallow, I don't think. At least not right now. Biodiesel? Biodiesel. Biodiesel and the gas range. Okay. I'm not uber sad about that I can't use it. Noshbane, okay. Superb. So I technically could do this one, but I need the gas range, and I don't have the gas range. So that's gonna be a thing. I was looking at it and like, what else can I make for these things? But yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and pause for a little bit and go from there. I knocked. Okay, 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 okay. Great or higher? Okay, okay. Berry soup. Select. This is the first time I've encountered the Hermit. Okay, guys, I am excited over this. What are we doing? Um. Okay, my for her is a little bit lower. She's newer, so I'm not too concerned about her. So she's a little bit lower. I'm going to hold off on that. I'm going to hold off on her until things are a little bit higher. I'm still trying to figure out why this is not pumping nearly as much. Oh, barely breathable. That's why, because it's still doing shit. Okay. Okay, okay. So I need to decorate this area, which is fine, and I can need to connect this to power. Not difficult because I have this connected already. Right here. Oh. Okay, how much load do I got? Oh, that's going to be very overloaded. Okay, I don't. I actually don't think I want that there. I cancel that. Mostly because I'm concerned about the the, the oxygen falling in here. So we're going to do it this way. We're going to go ahead and just put a tile right here. And do that. I'm super happy. Okay. Edible. Okay, it needs to be 3 unique ones that need to be great in quality. You're good in quality. Okay, what about you? You're great in quality. Okay, so I need a pitcher pepper plant. Did I pronounce that right? Absolutely not. another cold biome over here. Okay, cool. Okay. That's a seed. Actually. Okay, so I don't have that. Do I have any seeds, though? That's my question. Do I have any seeds? I do. No. Reserved? I don't believe this. I have the pitcher pepper seed. Exactly one. Relocate to here. And the reason why is because I am going to have this. Oh, honey, that's right. You are. Well, technically, this one's wild, so I can't starve. Wait, ignore that. All right. Okay, we're going to figure out where you go. Okay, you're on this one. No. Okay, so I actually have quite a bit. All right. That's good. That's good. I did dig up quite a bit recently. That's why I haven't had anything like going. So we're gonna just do like another 60. How much of this have I got? We're gonna do just the copper for a second. Because I don't need any of the thought processes. I promise I have one. I'm gonna let them, I'm gonna let this one plant it wherever they plant it. And then I am going to, as soon as I get a hawthorn seed, which I do not believe I have. I am 100% positive I do not have a hawthorn seed. I do not. As soon as I get a hawthorn seed, I'm going to put it in there and have him do that. Because they'll eat the hawthorn seeds. Or hawthorn plants. Critters. Tips. Thimble reeds and arbor tree. Ooh, I might stick a couple of thimble seeds in there. Okay. I keep saying I'm gonna pause and I don't do it. I'm sorry. We'll pause and we'll come back to a little bit further on. Okay, I got a little bit more done. This finally has gotten dug out. I'm going to dig this part out. I'm actually going to do like a cut here, I think. I did go through and get this part. Like I lowered this part. This is literally what the plan is from now on that I'm going to do. I'm actually going to have something right there until I can figure out what I'm going to do with that. And that's a later thing. This is literally just until I get this stuff fixed. Because these won't off gas while there's water in here. This will off gas, but those won't. That's fine. I'm not concerned about that. So what I'm going to do real quick is do a high priority sweep of these things so that I can wall this back up and just continue on. I'm also going to do a high priority sweep of that because that doesn't need to be there. And apparently I have another one that I completely missed. This is also starting to get full. What I'm probably going to end up doing is actually deconstructing these and then reconstructing them. We're going to go ahead and cancel this. Okay, so how this is going to happen, I'm going to take this, go relocate it to here. Same thing with all of these. I wish there was like a mass relocate button for liquids like this. There isn't. I have to do them individually, but this is something I wish there was. And we're gonna do another quick mop here. Yes, I know you guys have yucky youngs. That's my fault. So actually, this has overpressured itself really fast. Like, this hasn't even condensed. I don't know what time, like, what the thing for this is. Like, for when it would condense down to the water. But okay. Oh, I also figured out what this was. This is a polluted water vent. That's not too bad, I don't think. This does it for a while. Okay. 15 cycles, okay. I'm going to do a quick yeah, so I just decided to, instead of digging this part out, I was just gonna do this instead of having to do anything. Okay, and then go to this, do a 8 for that sweep, get that out of the way so I can fill this in. Once that's done, I can fill that in and I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, that one's a polluted water vent, so I can eventually use that. I was able to, I'm trying to heat this area up because this isn't growing because it's too cold. Making the things, these are growing very slowly. Very slowly. I forgot how long these things take to grow. When they're not, you know, being cultivated. As you can see, this is heating this area up, just not enough for this thing. However, it is also leaking. And I need those to finish growing so I can make that so this doesn't leak. Because I'm not using a insulated tile like this one. You know, we're gonna do this. We're going to swing up. Bravado. And this actually can get deconstructed. That's how we're gonna do that. I also have decided that instead of getting rid of the grub eggs, because they're not really going to affect anything, I'm just going to leave them. Because they seem to be doing more grub eggs than they are sweetle eggs, so I just decided screw it. And then I'm going to get rid of this and I'm going to put an insulated door there. That's how that's going to happen. Once this is actually up this way, I'm going to turn this off. So we know there is an actual off switch there. Excellent. Who's suffocating and why are they suffocating? Because he don't feel good. What does he have? Slime lung. There's nothing I can do about the slime lung at this current moment. I need this part here. I need the bomb lilies, and that's what I've been kind of trying to work towards. Down here. They only grow in chlorine gas. And I can dig this way to kind of keep it where it belongs. But what I need to do... Actually, I think I'm going to get rid of this entire thing right here. Because I really don't need that anymore. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to, now that I have all of that, relocate here, move that to up to an 8 so I can enclose this finally. Yeah, buddy, I know, I'm working on it. That's the real sad part about all of this. I am truly trying to get to that point of where I can just... Yes, I know you're still there. Get to these bomb lilies without a problem. And the way that's going to work is I'm actually going to dig out this part here a little bit. That's going to be a pain in my rear, but I'm going to do it. And the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to build a dirt thing right across this. Dig out a tunnel this direction, and I'm going to have the air thing coming down here. You had the gold. I don't know why you're a problem. Copper. I accidentally used gold for that too. I'm not overly concerned about it. My plan is to eventually connect this part here. But first I'm trying to, like, I started changing this to the conductive wire because of the load. Most of this is actually doing pretty good. Oh, you need 20. Okay. Well, I should have... Yeah. That is less than that. Okay. I don't mind getting as many C's as possible. It's not gonna hurt me any. Okay, you're sitting at a 5. That's why nothing's happening. That's fine. Excellent. And then we're going to actually put a door here. That's how we're going to do that. We're going to put a door there. Where? Okay, you're strictly water. Where did the... Hey, did you guys see where they moved the polluted water? Um, I don't. Bite me back in the butt. Legitimately, if you guys see where they put the polluted water that was supposed to be... Oh, there it is. Okay. Found it. Apparently, I am blind. I didn't think it was that far over. I thought it was right next to the door. So, what we're going to do is deconstruct. deconstruct. And then once that's up high enough, I'm going to open up the door. And no, that doesn't let. I want to see something. Okay, so it does work. Auto. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about this part. I'm not. I needed to double check to make sure my thought process was correct. That it would let the water through. It did. That's fine. That was my concern. I'm okay. How much algae I got? Ooh, not enough. Oh no. Oh no. Well, I guess we're gonna have to start doing things I didn't really want to do. Okay, so dirt tile. And then, so I actually don't need this to be super pressured like that anymore. I can just go ahead and get rid of that. So, okay. This will work its way out. I'm not concerned about that small amount of oxygen. We're going to go ahead and deconstruct this door. Not gonna be 6. Because that's going to find its way over here and work itself out eventually. So I'm not real worried over it. And I'm going to open up that door though. Allow the rest of that to kind of sink in. Actually, go ahead and pop it up to 7. Then I'm going to come over here And move this up to a 7 as well. I'm not a big fan of the fact that I have to keep doing that, but that's my own fault for having my priority level set wonky. Like I don't like everything's set at a 5, so everything is going to be like that as opposed to anything else. Like I said, the carbon dioxide will go down. This will filter up because it's a lot heavier than oxygen. And you, I'm not gonna worry about. Yes, good. Yeah, we're gonna get rid. No, we're gonna move this actually. We're gonna move this up here. 6. And also do a 6 for food. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of that hatch. It takes a minute for the hatches. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, I think because of the fact that, you know, this type of things, but I don't care. Oh, I know. I don't have a full thing going across here. I didn't want a full thing going across here. I just literally built this because of the fact that I was taking this out. I wish these things would take so much. These things don't take. They take forever to grow. Although, to be perfectly honest, I don't think they really should. This was at 3% earlier. Excellent. Yeah, that's heating up very nicely in here. Soon that will be a much better temp. But we are hitting an hour 35 minutes in here, so we are going to go ahead and stop for now. I will try to be a little bit better about working on things in here with you guys, or at least furthering this along. I am going to start doing this part right here. This part here is going to end up being my like I'm going to end up doing like a wall here. I'm going to do like a proper thing where I have this set up over here. Problem is I don't algae, I don't have enough algae. So obviously I have algae over here. That's not a problem. I have some algae over here that I can still grab. I have algae over here I can grab. I think that's going to be my next big nut, I think, actually. Instead of doing the slime lung fix, which I really want to do, but I'm not going to at this current moment, I am going to go through and start. I mean, I technically have stuff right here. Let's do an airflow tile. No, that's a waste of my copper. Let's do a dirt tile. That's how that's gonna work. I'm gonna get rid of you guys. I don't know why he ended up back down there for that. He shouldn't have. That was amusing. No. Absolutely not. We are not doing a sage. I don't know how I managed to get a sage. And I already have one here, so getting rid of 2 of these will be fine. And like I said, I have more algae I'm going to be digging up. Not in this little batch right here. This doesn't look like it has any more algae. Well, it has a tiny bit of algae available to me, but not enough for anything else. To be honest, most of my algae looks like it's in here. Oh, you've gone dormant. I don't know how to handle that. Fuck. Well, I want to enclose that, but it's already technically enclosed, so it's not too worrisome. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Is it blocked by some really juicy algae? Yes, but I'm not going to unpop it and have to deal with that. So it's fine. Oh, it has power to it now. I was very confused by that for a minute. Did I not connect this to power? I thought I was connected to power. I think it's being stupid. Because it is connected to power. I think it's just not... I think that thing's being stupid. That's fine. Okay, so... On grid 11%. Okay. Oh. Long enough to cheer up the... Okay. That's what happens when I've apparently never paid a whole lot of attention to things. Okay then. Alright, I need to improve the decor. Definitely need to improve the decor. Okay, so we're going to pretty cleaning. Thank you. going to up the priority for this stuff right here. So that's how that's gonna happen. I'm probably gonna increase this by more. I just need to do something about this stuff up here. But that's gonna be a different thought process. And they'll get over it. I don't like it, but they'll get over it. Okay, so... Oh, I have some sulfur there. Okay. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot of algae over here either, but it's better than nothing. Starving. Okay, apparently he's being very slow, so we're gonna go to schedule. Where's Bert? Bert is getting moved to here, furthest right in this current moment in time. Why? Because I want him to have food. Get food, Bert. That's where you're getting moved to. Do whatever he wants, but how long is that slime one gonna last? Okay, won't a half more cycle? He'll be fine. Okay, we're gonna put that to all, because I hadn't done that. Okay. Oh, Tavanda, thank you, darling. I'm wondering if those melt. And I realize I said a good 10 minutes ago that I was going to shut this off, but I am now curious. I'm going to ignore the battery. Colony summary. How are we doing here? I have a long way to go. Okay. Normally by this point in time, I've started moving over to other things. The problem is, and I do mean the problem, is the fact that actually, you know what? Are you a master? I don't think you are. Skills. Nicola? No, he is not. Ah, Ashkin. Hold still. Okay. Oh, good. Survival. I think you're Ashkin. I think you're the one who's going down there to go do things. That's fine. Got rid of the oxygen. That can go up. I don't care. Oh, nope. Ashkin's not doing that. Okay. Ah, well. How bad is it? Oh, not too bad. What does my decor look like in here? Oh, that's not too bad. Okay. Super great? No, but better than nothing. This. That's fine. No, honestly, I can't be super mad at this. I don't know how this thing got up to 80 something degrees, but I don't really particularly care either. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and close you. Hopefully this thing has a fun moment of actually, closing. Like it will do a swishy swirl shut. But it didn't this time around. That's okay. I'm gonna let this part fill up, and then I'm gonna go back over to this, because then this will just continue this way. Vaguely annoyed by a lot of things, yes. Do I care? Why is it? Oh, I know why there's dirt there, never mind. On general principle, if there is dirt in something, that is not a good thing. Okay, and you can have Stonehenge. Get rid of Stonehenge. One of them. Anyway, I've almost hit 2 hours, so thank you for joining me today. Today was a little bit more chaotic. However, we do have the fun point of now having possibly a pincha pepper plant. I have a couple of thimble reeds growing, and hopefully they'll grow a lot faster than they have been. I need to Do you? 11 cycles. Actually, you're not too bad. Okay. Okay. So we're going to do this. This is going to get bumped up to an 8. Get one of them down. Because this kitty corner wise, it will actually hold. But once this one's down, I'll put down another one and then color it good. I am not going to concern myself with things right now. I'm actually going to deconstruct like all of this. You deconstruct 2 at a time when you're backing up like this, it'll work a lot better. No, that wasn't up high, but that's okay. I'm less the concern about a lot of things. We did get quite a bit done. Not as much as I would have liked, but I did get quite a bit done. Okay, and we're going to do that one, and then we're going to pop everything back down to 5. Because if you change it in the main one, it will change it for all of them. And they got rid of the one in here instead of this one. Because of course they did. Not going to concern myself with it. Okay. How much are you delivering, chickadee? 200 or something like that? I don't know. We'll see. Melting. Okay. Well, that's fine. You know what? It'll work for right now, just until I can figure out something else. Okay. I've been going for 2 hours now. I'm going to go ahead and cut it off. And hopefully next time I see you guys, I have a little bit better information for you. We will go from there. So I was really hoping I didn't have to do the temperature required for the pitcher plants, but apparently I do. Alright, well, thank you for joining me today. Today is going to be... Next time, hopefully I will have a little bit more done than I have right currently. Have a good night, guys.